Hi everyone, you're back with Reset Efficient Gaming. Today we're covering the Witcher Monster Slayer's quest, Will of the Wisp. Now there's a couple of things that you're going to want to know about this quest before starting it, or if you're unlucky enough to have already started it and missed out on completing it, you'll be able to see the end, and you'll be able to see the tips that you wish you had before you had started it. So let's take a look. Alright, so when I was first presented with all of the new quests, this was the one that interested me the most. The Gold Nemeton that is not normally on my map. Like, it's just not normally there. It just doesn't exist. And it had monsters in it that I'd never defeated before. So I thought, let's definitely go ahead and do this one. This is my first one after doing the new quest, so we thought we'd have a look. Pretty easy Nemeton, although not as easy as others. It's got foglets in it, and it's got a new monster which I've never fought before in it, so certainly not the easiest Nemeton, but it wasn't a particularly difficult one. Easy enough to beat. I'm not 100% sure if it spawns the same Nemeton for everybody, but this was the Nemeton that spawned for me, and I did appreciate that it had a monster in it that I hadn't seen before. That was quite cool. And I've never seen that monster again, so I hope eventually that one becomes more common so I can complete my bestiary with it. And that will be the monster that we're about to fight now. So this is it. I'd never seen this one before. It's a bit like an augmented foglet, which is what we were fighting before. But there are definitely more types of this monster, because I think I fought a royal foglet the other day as well. So it's cool that they've got quite a few different types. I've seen that one actually seems to go down quicker than the normal foglets. I wonder if the sword I was using.
When the last monster fell, a tiny bright light floated out of a crack in the Nemeton. The Will of the Wisp spun in the air, flared up, then glided straight ahead. It stopped a few dozen paces away, as if waiting for someone. The Witcher and Thorstein gaped at each other in astonishment, then followed the little flame.
That's my new trophy. Alright, so that was a cool little cutscene showing us the Will of the Wisp flying out of the Nemeton and onto the next position. And now I've got an arrow that's pointing in a direction, but I can't actually see what it's telling me. So I think I open the map in a second to see if it's just further away and I can't see it. But the active quest normally appears as a question mark, and all of these are exclamation marks and say new quest or blacksmith. So I can't actually find this. Now I was very confused, very confused. And I don't know whether my quest was just bugged, but what I decided to do was to do the next Nemeton, just because I thought the Nemeton was so close, maybe it had just flown straight in there. But that was not the right thing to do. So in a minute you'll see me start to do the Nemeton, and then I've cut the rest of that. What I needed to do was click onto another quest, and then reprioritize, so go back into my journal and reselect as the main quest the Will of the Wisp quest, and that's when I got my circle on the map here, which I followed, and you can see, and it's led me to a little stump, which we're going to encounter a Will of the Wisp on again. Alright, normally you can look around, and this one we can't. So this is where the Will of the Wisp led us, but there's nothing here. It's moved on. Oh well, better keep moving. Let's continue. Right, now, people will talk about this quest being timed. The quest is not timed at the moment. As you can see on my screen, there is a small green status symbol which implies that we've been to visit the blacksmith. Because we have. There is no timer yet, but when the timer does start, it will appear just underneath there. And when you click on your main menu down at the bottom, the up arrow, it will show you the timer. And this is when our timer starts. And the dialogue sort of gives you a clue. Waiting for me? Didn't wait long, did it? Now this was when I thought that we would start getting a timer. and this is exactly when we did get a timer. I didn't notice it straight away, but I will show you when I did notice it. Okay, so as we come back out into the menu, you'll see that that little yellow icon just underneath our buff from the blacksmith has appeared. That is our timer. Now, in a minute, I'm going to go into the main menu, and you will be able to see, just for a split second, that there was a Will of the Wisp quest writing next to that yellow dot with a timer around the outside of it, and that showed us that there was a timer on, and that timer is 15 minutes. So this is the last part of the quest, and this is where the timer starts. You've only got 15 minutes to complete this bit. Alright, so let's take a walk up here. Now, inconveniently, this is spawned right in the middle of two roads, one of which I have to walk inside the park to get to, and the other one of which I have to walk outside the park. So we've decided to go inside the park first, because that was the longer route, and now that we've walked a little bit further in range, it pretty much seems like it's definitely outside of the park. So I'm going to have to walk all the way back, wasting my timer. Alright, so we just walked all the way back, outside, and I'm going to be very annoyed if it spawns inside here. And thankfully we haven't had to walk back inside the park. Right, so it's somewhere over here. Oh, and of course it's all the way over there, literally as far away as possible from where I currently am to get to. So we'll walk in range and we'll click on that. And there we go. The Will of the Wisp took us to a cool treasure chest. The chest has no lock. Let's have a look inside. And inside we get 250 XP and 100 gold. Excellent. So I think that's a pretty cool basic little quest. Alright, so finally, the quest in full. A Will of the Wisp flew out of one of the Nemeton and floated forward as if trying to show Thorsten and me something. Curious, we decided to follow it. It was worth it. Took a while, but in the end, the Wisp led us to a chest containing a little something. So yeah, that's one of the first quests I did, and is definitely a quest that I would suggest you can do as a low level to get a bit more gold to help you towards those silver sword or armor purchases. Now don't forget, if you enjoyed the content, I will be covering all of the quests that we have this season, unless for some reason my phone decides that it stops recording during one of them and I miss the content, because I can't do anything about it at that point. You only get to do each quest once, and missing footage means no quest. But I'll endeavour to do my best to capture as much as possible and have all of the quests for you. So if you're interested in seeing more quest content, make sure you hit that little button in the corner of the video, which is a subscribe button, and subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to be running a competition for subscribers once we reach 1,000 to give away some either swords or armor or something, whatever we decide at the time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll catch you later. Bye.